This is How to Crochet a Bunny part 15. For this next part, we're just going to add the nose. I am using regular cotton yarn and I double stranded it onto my bent blunt tapestry needle. And for the first one, I'm just going to work around one stitch in between the eyeballs, and I'm going to weave it in between the threads below the knot to secure it. Then I'll use a smaller crochet hook to get the knot behind the nose inside of the head, and then I use the back end of my hook to punch it into the bunny. The bunny's obviously enjoying this very much with this angry expression, but we'll work on that. Next, we're gonna work around it, so I'm picking up a little bit more than just the one stitch. You don't have to just work within the confines of the gaps between the stitches. You can absolutely go in between stitches or through the stitches themselves, however you need to in order to get the distance you want. For the next one, I'm feeding it underneath, so I'm centering it on my pink line, and then I'm going to go underneath to poke the needle through. This is why I like to use bent needles. It makes it a lot easier. And I'm just going to repeat that process a couple times. It's hard to explain in words, but I hope the video makes a little bit more sense. I'm going to do this about 3 times. That's what I found works for me for the size. You can make your nose as big or as small as you want to. This is just how I do it. And this is not how I did it in the beginning. In the beginning, my noses were a lot bigger. But, I don't know, it's the easiest one for me. For this last one, I'm pretty sure this is the last one, I am going to just poke it through the head and out at any point in the bunny. And I'm gently tugging on the strings to make them line up all the way. And sometimes I like to place them like this so that I can pull a little bit faster and just shape it a little bit more. And because I hate weaving in my ends, you may have gotten that by now, I'm just going to cut it off and use the back of my crochet hook again to poke it in to make sure it doesn't poke out. So poke, poke, poke. There we go. Part 16 will be in the comments.